let it not be a challenge to you to accept your mistakes and failures in life. Consider your mistakes and failures to be part of the learning curves in life and in business. And so don't allow challenges, mistakes, and failures to deprive you of the energy that you require to drive the issues of life and business into the future. Now, remember, the human body and mind requires a unique energy to drive your desirable purposes, projections, and plan in life. That energy requires peace to prevail. All right? Every computer, every unit or gadget requires a degree and a form of energy to kickstart it. So is the human body. So is the human mind. So the whole human system requires a certain form of energy to keep it upright. Just imagine you receive a good news, how you react. Your whole system, your whole continent becomes energized, active, and so excited. In that very moment, when you receive a bad news, you can imagine how you shrink and your emotions die off. You become very sober. You are unable to reason clearly. You are unable to jump and shout and jubilate because your emotions has been affected. The energy in you has been killed or has been pushed down. And so there is that energy that triggers joy. There is that energy that triggers thinking. There is that energy that triggers your drive to accomplish a purpose. So that energy only strives in the environment of peace and tranquility. And so when you allow anything that will disturb your peace in life, you are depriving that energy from functioning effectively to allow you to be efficient in your functions to achieve your objectives. And so it is critical to watch it in that direction. And so your failure to want to accept the challenge, want to accept the mistake, and keep brooding over it, worrying over it, gives you sleepless nights and it doesn't give you peace. So that energy is unable to function effectively to cause you to think straight and be able to overcome the hurdle and strive on. And so one of the most important things you want to do is to avert the event of causing a disorganized environment within your system, within your mind, to deprive that energy from functioning. And so always crave for peace. Accept the wrong if it is you. It is not a crime to make mistakes. It is not a crime to fail. It is for you to accept it. Then it gives you the platform to begin to bring it up, to build anew, and move on. Remember, you are not in competition with somebody. And so your refusal to accept that failure does not make you a better person anyway. All right? You rather become a better person after accepting the failure and making amends, correcting it and moving on, getting it right. Then you are a better person.